Hey there, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. Whatever the case may be, I'm Preston. Let's stretch for 15 minutes. Right now, with some neck rolls. So drop your head, neck roll to one side, we'll do two big neck rolls all the way around, nice and slow. 15 minutes of stretching. Everything nice and slow. Reverse your neck rolls to the other direction. Don't forget to breathe here. And then come back to center. Sit up nice and tall. There's my body composition on the screen. I'm fat. What else is new? Just kidding. Average. Alright, so let's drop our shoulders. Take our left hand outside of the right temple. Gently pull over to the left. Dropping that right shoulder. Extending the right arm. And we'll circle the wrists in one direction as we gently pull over the head. And then let's reverse the circle in the other direction. Nerve flossing, neck stretch, shoulder stretch, all at one time. Let's come back to center. Sit up nice and tall once again. Drop your shoulders. Left hand comes outside the right temple. And then, right hand comes outside the left temple. Do the other side. Gently pull over to the right. Extend the left arm out to the side. Circle the wrists in one direction. And then let's circle the wrist in the other direction. Nice work. Let's come back up to center. Let's do some hip stretches. Lower body stretches, feet, glutes, hamstrings, quads. So let's start out with the feet and then work our way up. So let's come to all fours first. Curl your toes under. We'll stretch the bottoms of the feet. Curl your toes under. Walk your hands back to your thighs. Nice and slow. You'll start putting more and more weight onto the toes, onto the bottoms of the feet, and then sit up nice and tall, stretching out the bottoms of the feet. If this is too much, you could always come up off of your feet briefly. Otherwise, sit back, stretch out the bottoms of the feet. Take one more deep breath here, then exhale. All right, let's come back to all fours again. Let the tops of your feet come towards the mat this time. Now we're going to stretch out the tops of the feet along with the quads. Let's walk our hands once again back to our thighs this time. The weight comes on the tops of the feet. The quads get a nice stretch. Keep on walking your hands back to whatever's comfortable. Keep on going until you feel a nice stretch in your quads. Lower feet, maybe look up towards the sky, get the shoulders out of those ears. Go as far as feels comfortable. And then let's come back up to center. Walk your hands forward so you're back into that all fours position, quadruped as they call it. Let's do some shoulder blade retractions. So from the quadruped position, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, kind of push the mat away. Round your upper back. Engage your abs the entire time. Take out that dip of your lower back. Retract your shoulder blades together, so squeeze, pretend like you have a grape in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades together while keeping your abs lifted. Exhale, push the mat away. We'll do that once more. Little shoulder blade retraction action. And then let's come back to all fours. Great work. We'll do some moving cat and cow movements. So inhale, drop the stomach, arch the back, look up towards the corners of your room, shoulders down and back. And then exhale, push the mat away, round your back, cat move. Then we shift our weight back to our heels for a quick child's pose. We'll do each movement 2 more times. Come to all fours, drop your stomach, look up, cow. Then exhale, round the back, push the mat away as you shift your weight back to your heels, cat position into a quick child's pose. We'll do 1 more of each today. Alright, shifting your weight back to your heels. Let's do a quick shell pose. So kind of from the child's pose position, take your hands, extend your hands next to your feet. Your palms are facing the sky. Head may be resting on the mat, and your butt is trying to get close to your heels. Try and release your lower back. Suck in your navel to your spine so your stomach goes up, but your butt doesn't. We'll just hang out here. Let your shoulders round forward. Shell pose. Inhale. Then on the next exhale, let's come back up to all fours. Stretch out the upper back, shoulders. And we do this by lifting the left hand up to the sky. Then threading the left hand underneath the right armpit, past the right armpit, keep on going. Left shoulder touches the mat. Walk your right hand forward, the left temple rests on the mat. Stretching out your shoulders, your upper back. And then let's walk our right hand back to center, push ourselves up. Back to all fours. Do the same thing on the other side. So the right arm reaches up to the sky. Then thread your right hand underneath your left. Follow it with your eyes. Right shoulder on the mat. Walk your left hand forward. And we'll take a couple of breaths here. I encourage you to stretch every day. Even just for a few minutes. No need to hold the poses longer than 30 seconds. If you're doing static stretching, which means this is what we're doing, static stretching, where you're not moving while you stretch, 30 seconds. Dynamic stretching you can do forever. Let's come back up to all fours. And let's roll onto our backs. Let's roll onto our backs and let's try and open our legs like a book. So we bring our legs to tabletop and then we let our right thigh, right knee come to the mat, and then that's followed by our left thigh, left knee coming to the mat. So we're kind of closing the book and then opening the book back to tabletop. Then the left thigh comes to the left side and the right follows. We'll do 2 more on each side, nice and slow. Try and keep your legs nice and wide the entire time you have the book open. You could also place your hands on top of your knees to help you kind of move back and forth. Let's do 1 more each side. Nice. And then let's come back up to center. And from here we'll do a figure 4 stretch. So take the right ankle across the left thigh. Reach behind your left thigh. Pull in your left thigh towards your nose, stretching out the right hip. Let's rock back and forth maybe a little bit, keeping the low back on the mat. Small range of motion here. All right, then let's switch legs. Left ankle across the right thigh this time. Pull in your right thigh with your hands. Figure 4 stretch for the left side of the body this time. Let's rock ourselves back and forward. Great job. Let's do a quick straddle pose. So open your hips, grab your knees, gently pull them apart. And then let's transition into happy babies. So legs kind of up, wrap somewhere near your ankles or your feet. And then maybe rock side to side here. Try and keep your shoulders on the mat, head on the mat. All right. Let's try kind of like a frog stretch and then a Cossack squat, which is kind of a stretch, I guess, or a side squat. A Cossack squat. All right. So let's try and do a frog stretch. So just widen your knees apart until you feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs, your hips. And then let's take it a little bit more on each exhale. Kind of widen your stance. Maybe rock back and forth here. This is what it looks like from the side. Feet are touching in the back, so you're kind of like a frog, and you're just rocking back and forth here. Nice work. And then from here, let's try a Cossack squat. So from that frog position, let's extend the left leg, left heel on the mat. Right knee comes up. Let me just put this mic pack on. And then you lean into your right leg as you kind of straighten your left leg. Let me get like this here. So my right knee's bent, my right heel's on the mat, my left foot's flexed, and I'm just kind of leaning into the right. And then let's switch over to the other side. So left knee's bent, right leg is straight, left heel's on the mat, right foot is flexed. Getting as low as you can here. And then we'll do one more each side. My ankle on my right is really tight. It's hard to keep my heel down. Let's do Cossack squat on the left. And then let's come back to center. Come back to your knees. We'll do one quick 50-50 stretch and then we'll be done. So right knee is bent, right knee is bent at a 90-degree angle, left knee is into your right foot, and we'll just kind of lean back towards the left diagonal. So I'll show you from the front here. So both my legs are making a 90-degree angle. I'm just kind of leaning back towards the left diagonal. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Towards the right diagonal, you should really be able to lean back here. And then let's switch up the legs real quick. 90 degrees with the left leg, right knee goes into the left foot. Let's lean back over the left diagonal this time. Nice big stretch. And then other way, Not as much stretch for me here. And then release that. Great job. That was 15 minutes of stretching. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like the video, please subscribe. We are live every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great rest of the day.